President of the Grenada Union of Teachers, Jude Bartholomew, says he was surprised by the barrage of attacks on the trade unions and the working class people by Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell, as he called on the Grenadian leader to respect the High Court judgment on pension for public workers.
Before we took the matter to courts, there were all these negotiations and back and forth about pension. But now even the Prime Minister would have said when we took the matter to court that whatever the judge ruled, that the government of Grenada was going to accept that ruling. And without a shadow of a doubt that the judgment is clear. All right, so pension restoration is the order of the court and the order of the land. And therefore, one would want to think that is in the best interest of the government of Grenada to come forward and to deal with the pension matter, to start payments. All right.
Referring to the establishment of a 5-member advisory committee to make recommendations on the way forward in servicing pension restoration at the end of 3 months, Bartholomew is not pleased.
Payments, all right, food. It is really, really surprising and heartbreaking in the sense that workers, persons who have retired for all these years and persons who are getting ready to retire have to wait another 3 months with this sort of committee and games that have been played with the pension. And so I think for workers, we are watching and such, but the ruling is very, very clear. That pension ruling is very, very, very clear. And all the thing about committees being formed and such is a way of just a public charade, and we're just watching that.
Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell, during his national address on Tuesday night, said government will not appeal the judgment on pension, but the payment of millions of dollars to public servants, if not managed strategically, can completely derail the country's economy. Dr. Mitchell provided preliminary figures of what the payout would cost the government.
Preliminary indication, and these are just preliminary numbers, are that we will have to find at least $465 million. Sister brothers, take that in. $465 million. That's not all. And then on average, we'd have to find $120 more million each year for at least the next 37 years.
Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.